From Rotterdam, Juno, Louie and Peekaboo climbed aboard the big ferry to New York City. They went up on deck, and soon the journey began. Along the way, they met a very kind family with 2 funny little boys. The boys were 6 years old, and their names were Milo and Jack. They quickly became friends and had lots of fun together. When the ferry reached New York Harbor, the 3 friends went with the family to the car rental station. But things didn't go as planned. Even though the family had booked a car, there weren't any left. That's when Louie had an idea. The family wanted to go to Ohio, and Ohio was right on the way to San Francisco. So Louie suggested, "Why don't you travel with us?" The family happily agreed, and off they all went together. After a long trip, they finally arrived at a beautiful farm. But this was no ordinary farm. More about that later. There were horses, peacocks, chickens, cats, and even a dog. On the farm, they met a little boy named Max. Max was very excited to show the twins, along with Louie, Juno, and Peekaboo, his special friends from the forest. First came the fox, who introduced himself as Gusto, a passionate cook. Then came the friendly Yetis, who always loved being invited to Gusto's meals. And last but not least, the tiny forest fairies. It was so magical to meet such wonderful creatures up close. Gusto had prepared something new on his tasting plate that day, and everyone was curious to try it. But Milo wasn't so sure. Even though his stomach growled with hunger, he didn't want to eat. Everyone wondered why. Gusto just smiled, hugged Milo and Jack and said gently, "It's okay to try something new." That's why he had a tasting plate. The little bites could be picked up, smelled, squeezed, tasted, and if you didn't like them, you didn't have to eat them. Some special forest friends were especially happy about that. The ants! They loved every crumb that fell from the plate and gobbled up everything, down to the very last bit. They adored Gusto's food. Sometimes he made sparkling tree bites, sometimes sun-moon stars, and sometimes fluffy little scent clouds. Gusto always created something new, and everyone loved it. Watching the ants eat so happily made Milo curious. At last, he decided to give it a try. Everyone waited to see what he would do. Then came a big grin, a thumbs up, and Milo shouted, "See, nothing happened!" Everyone laughed with joy. Jack told the others that Milo had always been afraid of food, but now he believed his brother was cured. After all, food doesn't hurt and can be magic. What adventures await our friends next? You'll find out in the next story. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a like and share if you enjoyed it.